Alright, so here we are with BP Hero vlog for the Home Runs for Heroes weekend. Is Hayden, go ahead and do something silly.
No.
Come on now.
No.
I can tell you want to.
No.
You're about to explode with excitement. There you go.
Who wants to see my dad's thing on his hair?
Yeah, let's not do that, okay? So anyway, I just got him picked up from school. Gonna go squeeze in a handful of swings with our friend Brian.
Shimmering.
Yeah. Go squeeze in some swings with our friend Brian. And then, here he goes. Now he's acting out. And then, we're gonna bite to eat. Get all my camera stuff ready. Got a little more to get ready than I did last year. I used my phone for the vlog last year for Home Runs for Heroes. But I got a better camera. I got a second GoPro and a bunch of stuff to go along with it. So I got some stuff I need to get done tonight. But we'll get her all done and get ready for the day tomorrow. Alright, so just kind of taking you through what we got going on here. Me and Brian have been embarking on a little project here lately. He got this USA Aftermath and just kind of fell in love with the Flipper OG and has been gaming that all year. Had this and figured, you know, what the heck, we'll just, you know, BP the crap out of it. If it becomes a gamer, that's fine. If it breaks, we'll just get a return. Hit nothing but 44s with it. It was kind of odd. The first one I swung was pretty good. Earlier in the year, I reviewed one, even in a 28, but this one, for whatever reason, was quite a bit behind. For whatever reason, this one was quite a bit behind the other one that I've swung, and even the 27 that Brian carries in his bag. So we just figured, what the heck, go for broke. Probably got about 1,000 swings on this thing. The last 500 of them have been with 44s and stadiums and some 575s, and this thing just takes a licking and keeps on going. So we'll see what happens with it. And then we end up finishing up the rounds here with our gamers. He's swung his flipper and I finished with my Psycho, just a handful of swings with it. Just flip-flop back and forth, 10 swings apiece, and got that done. There we go. Got everything picked up. Gonna head home, change some clothes because we're all sweaty and nasty. Then we're gonna go out to this little place called Black Market Barbecue. And when you're hungry and you can't find a place to park, you do things like this.
You can have nachos, which is like, it has meat, cheese, baked beans, or you can get a grilled cheese.
What are you eating? Oh, I see you working. What are you getting?
Barbecue nachos.
You always get barbecue nachos.
Yeah, because I really like them.
Boring.
I know.
What are you getting?
Ooh, look at them nachos.
You get nachos too? Come on now. But you get the pork steak. Oh, rock and roll night. Brian about that barbecue nacho life. Then I get that double cheeseburger with some mac and cheese. Gotta get them cheeseburgers up so we can eat tomorrow. And there's someone that sits right there. He's MIA right now. He's getting a grilled cheese. So we go check in with some food, head on home, get the camera stuff packed up. Oh yeah. What you got over there, kid? What you got over there?
Hayden, show them what you got.
What'd you get? Oh yeah.
Hey, man.
Oh hey, we found that ugly critter somewhere, so we let him eat with us.
Would you like to do one?
He got some of that? Yeah, please. Little Sprite.
Hey, that's
Little
a
cheeseburger life. So in this conglomeration of mess, all right here, let me turn on the light. Got GoPro batteries, need to be on the charger. Got some more in my little storage container down here. I got the camera, need to get the batteries going on it. There's one there, I believe the charger's back there. So basically just getting all this camera junk ready for tomorrow. Yay. So, got the last bit of batteries. Take them off the charger. We'll go over here. Got my 2 GoPros. Got memory cards in them. Got the, it's dark. Got the camera in here, got the lens in here, got the batteries in there, got a couple extra memory cards. Still debating on whether I want to take the computer or not. See something throughout the day you may want to check out or clean a card off or anything like that. Got the big camera ready to go. Last batteries are on the charger down there. See you in the morning. 6:30 in the morning. I'm really questioning life right now. Didn't sleep very well last night. So I'm gonna have to try and catch a nap at some point throughout the day. Wait for Brian to get here. I'm gonna ride down with him. My wife's gonna come down later, so I'll ride home with her. But yeah. Use the call. Oh no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine for this. Car's loaded up. It is what time is it?
6:43.
Dog, you're way off. It's like 6:54. So hit the road, get a little bite to breakfast, hit up the field.
We gone.
It's not even 10 after 7 yet, and I've already got a stain on my freaking shorts. Ah! This is not like what was 2 years ago. They had somebody break into the maintenance building. Somebody came out with a water truck and just like destroyed the fields on like Thursday night. So we were short a field that day. There's still that field over there. You see in the left field corner where that pole was bent. That's part of that was still some of what's left from what they did. They like completely wiped out the fence on yellow back here. Columbia's a rough crowd, I guess. No. There he goes. I remember him from the snowball, just dancing his heart out. Oh, your roster.
Morning.
How are you?
Woo!
All right.
Is it on?
Of course. Got the bounce house checking in. Got the dessert tin over here setting up. Got some tunes playing over in the corner. You're on purple, aren't you? All right.
You are too.
Huh?
Good ball, kiddo. Up there.
All right, so since I was down here at the ballpark for Brian's first game, I figured I'd, go ahead and throw the GoPro up for it. But something odd kind of happened. I guess 2 teams, coincidentally enough, they were in the same division. 2 teams no-showed. I'm fairly certain that they didn't show up all day because the brackets were finalized and neither of those teams were in there. But since it was 2 8 o'clock games, they gave each team a win for pool play. And then, just here comes my dog, quick clacking down the hallway. They decided to give each team a pool win. They were in 2 different pools. These 2 teams that you're seeing here were, and since they didn't have anybody to play, there's an 8 o'clock game. They were both going to have long breaks. They just decided, what the heck, they'll go ahead and let them play this game out. The Brew Crew, who is at the plate to get this little clip here started, it's a couple of co-ed teams put together. Basically, the men from 2 co-ed teams put together. They just, figured what the heck, we'll come down and play some ball. They had a pretty stinking good day. I don't know what they were expecting. From talking with a couple of them, I think they were just kind of hoping to get some games in. They were playing co-ed the next day, but they played pretty well this day. I think they ended up going 2-2, maybe 3-2 on the day. And Wright 2K is a very good team in itself. They ended up losing this game. I think the final score was like 14-7. It's early in the morning. Wright, like I said, Wright had a good team. I believe they had a decent day as well. I don't remember. I didn't talk to James, their pitcher. But at least they got a game in. And we'll jump over to the action to yours truly. First game of the day, just your regular old normal softball game, right? Wrong. Thanks, Gabe, for blowing up the pitcher to get this day started. Gabe notoriously is known, at least among people around here, for having like no bat control, and he showed a little bit of it there, pegging the pitcher in the leg, and what I believe was the first or second inning of this game. But moving on, I'm not gonna harp too much on that because it's not like he aimed to do it. Some feelings did get hurt. I had a few hit back at me. No big deal. It's part of pitching. You're protecting your pitcher. That's perfectly fine. We played the Dusty Bakers here to get our day started. Final score, this one was 20-10, I believe. I'll know for sure when we get to this next clip. I recorded it right after the game, but we started off kind of slow. This was a close game for 2 or 3 innings, maybe even 4 innings. And then we ended up getting the bats rolling and put together a couple decent innings to run rule them in 5 innings. So get this one wrapped up and move on to the rest of the day here.
That's my mama pad. No, that's not my mama pad. Here.
Ooh, that's kill the ball, no. I hear you. Wow, man. Yeah. We beat them 27.
All right, so picked up the W 20-10. Started slow, but we got it going. Ended up walking off in 5 innings. It's a good sign of things to come, I can tell you that. Classic Dave, classic Dave. Be over here dotting pitchers like the second inning. Hear that check presentation to be at noon today. Gonna go over here and report in with our score. Check out the bracket.
We need to tell you our score.
Yeah, we're supposed to report our score to you.
Report. Randolph Farms, we won.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I was trying to
Runs
see it.
4, we had 20.
be honest.
And then they had 10.
But I don't know how to.
Do you know who you played?
We played
The Dusty Bakers.
ESPN app and see what's on.
Is that Pools right there?
Yeah.
So who's in our pool?
Nomad's the other one.
I think they're playing.
Tank, Nomads. Awesome.
We're in an extra inning game right now.
All right.
Runs. Follow me.
Yeah, I'm with you. We'll get some dinger balls. You guys see any softballs? Marco! Hey! Checking in.
Nah.
Nothing?
Ghost town in there.
Huh.
Just hard to walk.
Bad news, we're down a couple. What'd you come up with?
Find ours.
Roll chasm.
Okay.
Sweet.
Man, where's he at?
He's running around that field.
Oh shit, he's already gone.
He's like over there by the gate, I think.
That's, oh yeah, I see him walking up the hill. So one of the cooler parts of this tournament is the check presentation ceremony, which takes place at the noon games. They have some veterans come out, throw the honorary first pitch of the games, and make a check presentation. This year, Home Runs for Heroes, I'm sorry, I guess it was technically last year, they presented the check this year. They raised $13,000 for the honor flight. Pretty stinking cool. So here I was, clowning on Gabe for hitting a pitcher in the first game, and then I turn around and do the same in our second game. Second pitch of the game, and for those of you who are wondering why I am leading off, we decided to draw cards. I should have got a video of that. We decided to draw cards for batting lineup. We already had fielding positions, we just needed a batting lineup, so we just had cards 1 through 11. Drew them out, wrote them down for our first 2 games, and I got the ace. So I got to lead off. And second pitch of the game, I hit poor little Bones. I play a league with these guys, and he's probably the smallest guy at the ballpark, and I found a way to hit him. I felt so bad. I just dropped the bat, walked to the dugout. It's one thing to go around a pitcher, and he didn't even care. He didn't even care that it had hit him. He got his glove on it and was able to knock it down, thankfully, and he still didn't care, but I cared. It's one thing to go around a pitcher, but it's another to hit a pitcher, especially when it's a friend. So that kind of bugged me a little bit, kind of got in my head for a little bit, but moving on. I think the final score of this game was 14-4. Again, started slow. Tanked actually had a pretty good day. I think they ended up finishing third. I think they went 0-2 in pool play, and then ended up finishing third overall in the tournament. So it just goes to show, if you have a bad day in pool play, don't give up. These guys fought hard, a lot of energy. I played a tournament with them earlier in the year, and I played a little bit of league and stuff with them too. And they are coming around and turning out to be a pretty good little ball team. We were lucky enough to pick up the win in this one, 14-4. And then it was time to go get some grub.
Where are we going?
I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, I'm just a fat first base, I can pretty much do anywhere.
I'm a fat left fielder and I don't get that choice.
You guys pick Panda Express or CC's.
I hear that you guys don't do good with either of those.
Panda Express has a good track record. CC's we've never done.
Hey, it has a good track record with me either way. I don't care.
Yes, he picks.
I ain't picking.
I feel like I'm working with Tony Wales right now.
Coach.
Where's Donkey at? Make him pick.
Donkey ain't gonna pick either of them. That's the problem. He's already poo-pooed both.
Well, that's true.
I want to go to Mr. Good Sense. It's healthy.
Colin, what are you feeling?
I like both.
No.
Oh my God. Anybody got coin?
Hold on, Dad. Hold on, Dad. Do you want Chinese or do you want pizza?
And I got one.
Damn it!
Coin.
He's flipping a coin.
All right.
Heads.
Flip the coin.
Heads is Panda Express. Tails is CC.
Hang on. We gotta make this official.
Heads is Panda Express. Tails is CC's.
Show us the coin. Show us the coin.
There's heads.
Okay.
There's tails.
Tails.
Heads is Panda Express. Tails is CC's.
Come on, Tails! Come on, Tails! Damn it!
Oh! We get some China.
Panda Express!
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. Oh, who said crab rangoon? All of a sudden I'm in.
All right. Hey, do you guys know where it's at?
It's right at Walmart.
Yes. Okay.
So, decision-making skills on point. Decision-making skills on point. Can decide where we want to eat. Flip the coin. Panda Express, here we come. Really wanted to go to CC's Pizza and shut it down, but apparently we have superstitions around here.
I don't know emotionally.
Who's ever heard of that?
I don't know emotionally if I could handle shutting it down.
I mean, we could. I mean, you got to think about it.
Could you imagine that? Shut down CC's and then go win the tournament?
That's what I'm saying. We just shut down 2 things in one day. Whoa. So yeah, we gonna roll out, go get us some CC's Pizza. Wait, no, I said CC's Pizza.
Start
I'm so
over.
confused,
Which way do you think is going to be quickest to get there?
dude. I don't know where it's at.
Panda Express. It's over there next to Sam's.
Yeah, the rookie to Panda Express. Let's go in here and see what this is all about. Got a couple orange juices. Got some fried rice. Not sure. Beef and broccoli, and then some kind of Mongolian beef, and
Dude, whenever me and him try, what
crab rangoons. Huh?
teriyaki chicken breast?
The teriyaki chicken.
Delicious.
Yeah, it's really good.
I should have gotten that.
We're gonna shut it down. We got the team table here. We're just gonna shut it down. So we just got done at the Panda Express.
Terrible idea.
Tell us, Dave, why was it a terrible idea?
God, man, I'm stuffed.
Colton, how do you feel about that?
I think it's wonderful. I think it's wrong.
Well, Colton, nobody even asked you, so shut up, man. It was cruel.
No, I did ask him. For a first time here at Panda Express, I think I did all right. I'm like full, but I'm not too full. Had a couple orange juices because I like me some orange juice. Then I'm just gonna go back and I'd really like to lay down for a little bit. That's what I'd like to do. I don't know where though. Get my Anarchy hoodie, take me a little nap.
I'm gonna make a scene in my camo bag chair.
You do that. I'm gonna find some more quiet for a while. So back to the ball field we go. All right. So they got the bracket all knocked out. Came down to the last game deciding seeds in the bracket, so we got kind of put behind with that. But it's I don't know. Sometimes people just randomly holler at me at the ballpark. I just kind of holler something back and they just laugh. So it must work because they only in Missouri, guys. I'm telling you. But we got all that done. We played a team called Full Swing. So, go over here, relax for a minute, and then dive into some softball actions. So, this hottie caught up with us here. Pervert, right? Just played a game against Full Swing. What was the score? 20-4. 20-4. Got another one after a 2-hour break, I think. Yeah, 2-hour break. Probably just gonna chill out, catch the.
Raving.
So anyway, 120-4. We're gonna 2-hour break and play again. Gonna probably try and catch the competitive championship and go from there.
I thought you were going that.
So the end of the day ended kind of hectic. Our center fielder Alonzo had to leave after our third game, and we ended up having to play the Dusty Bakers again. Your genius of a cameraman did not get it on camera, set the GoPro up and everything, and forgot to start it. We got up big in that game, and they ended up coming back and making it a pretty decent ball game. And we ended up pulling out the win and moving on to play Scott's Crane, which is the game you're seeing here. We beat ourselves in this game. No way around it. Our bats went cold at a terrible time. After having a pretty decent game against Dusty Bakers, and even the game before that, we won it 20-4. So I mean, we were rolling with the bats, and then they just went cold, just completely out of nowhere. I guess that's slow pitch softball in a nutshell. Kind of frustrating, but in the end, we still had a good day. It was for a good cause. Just kind of bittersweet to end up finishing 5th 2 years in a row after winning the tournament, which, you know, is technically nothing to complain about. 5th place out of 32 teams is still a pretty good finish. But I suppose that's slow pitch softball in a nutshell again. I know I say that a lot, but man, it sure does seem that way. No matter how good of a team you stack up or how many good players you got, sometimes it just doesn't go your way if it's not meant to. We hit into a lot of hard outs. You'll see in the game footage coming up. We hit into a lot of hard outs. That stuff that probably would have been through anywhere else for the rest of the day. Scott's Crane did end up taking 3rd place. So congratulations to them on their finish. And we'll get to the closing of day 1 here. Foul language warning in 3, 2, 1. Fuck my life. I'm dying. Forgot to GoPro a couple games. Then, man, what a day. Forgot to GoPro a couple games, update you guys on what was going on. We ended up having to play the Dusty Bakers again. We beat them. And then moved on to play, what was it, Scott's Concrete, something like that maybe? No, that ain't right. Scott Crane, yes. Scott's Crane or Scott Crane, whatever. Ended up losing to them a bunch to not enough. We just ran out of gas. So that's where this vlog concludes. Got the Bulldogs and the I don't knows. Then over there we got Tank and the Stingrays. Tank put together a pretty good little day. They're a pretty good ball team, and glad to see them have a good tournament here. We beat them in pool play, and they've obviously gotten together and got the day rolling. So I'm going home. I gotta play co-ed tomorrow. Not gonna stay and record any games. So that's where this vlog concludes for tonight. Catch you tomorrow. So, like 10:30 in the morning, after a long night last night, we get to come back today for co-ed. Dave is just hanging out. Hayden, he's just back there chilling. What are you doing, kid?
I just got home from my grandma's.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Then the baby, she just crashed out. Then we got Bae back there. Man, she just chilling. She can play some co-ed today. Get in a little bit of that action. So, yeah. So, got off to a rough start for the day. Couldn't get anything going our direction at all. This co-ed team that I'm playing with, I've played a pretty decent amount of co-ed with this year. We've placed well in just about every tournament we've played. We were coming off of a win in a tournament the weekend before, and I don't know if we just kind of came in thinking we would stroll through this or what, but we did not get started very well. Every time we got a little momentum going, something happened, and we just couldn't carry over any momentum offense to defense. You can see here in these clips, just they got every break, and it seemed like we didn't get any. They hit every hole, and it's just kind of one of them things, I guess. slow pitch softball in a nutshell. Drives my wife nuts that I say that. But let's go on to game 2 here and check it out.
Gotta work.
So we did have a little better showing in our second pool game of the day, but ended up taking a loss in this one too. Our bats came alive, made a few good defensive plays, but like I said, it just we did not start the day very well at all. They ended up walking off on us in the bottom of the 7th after a back and forth game. No better way to lose a game, at least, you know, it's not a blowout or anything like that. These games are hard to stomach, but knowing it was pool play and this team can hit, and we showed a little bit of sign of it right there, I knew we'd be in pretty good shape.
Oh, doggone it! Good job, good slide, gosh.
Well, on our way to get a little bite to eat. 0-2 in pool play on the day. We're just not hitting at all. This team we're playing with, co-ed with, played quite a bit of ball with them this year, and usually, you know, it's nothing for us to put up 10 or 15 a game. And when we finally scored 10 in the second game, but got walked off on in the bottom of the 7th, just didn't score enough runs. Hopefully we get it together here. Gonna run and get a small bite to eat, and head back to the field. It's about.
Said that twice now.
Okay, quit talking. It's about 2:30. Gonna do that, and then head back. Got a game at 3 p.m. and see where the day takes us from there.
Are you gonna tell me you're gonna get a bite to eat?
Oh yeah, we're gonna get a bite to eat.
Thank you.
All right. So after some massive chaos, we'll have to go get the bite to eat, and then. And then they ended up wanting to rush and start the game, so I had to rush and get back, shovel their food in, and went. Won that game. Got another game starting right now. Who's watching over there? Watching the co-ed championship. Hi, buddy. The competitive. So going to get this one started. I got to go get the GoPro set up. I don't know how long we'll be able to stay, so we got kids and responsibilities, but we'll see how long we can be here. So just to kind of give you a rundown of what was going on there with everything in that last game, we'd originally been told we had like an hour to go eat, and then out of nowhere I get a phone call. We're almost, to where we were going to eat, not too far from the ballpark, but still fact of the matter, I got a phone call saying, hey, we're up like right now. So got some signals crossed somewhere, because one of the directors is one that told me we had an hour, and then out of nowhere they make the bracket and decide, hey, you're going to play right now. There were 2 teams there that had already been told to be at the field. They were ready to play, the directors pulled them off of the field and then were going to make us play, even though those two teams were there and ready to go. It wouldn't have messed anything up in the bracket. It would have just had 2 games flip-flopped. They were both there ready to play and didn't get to play. They were kind of disgruntled, and we were too. But moving on to this game, you'll see that I apparently showed up and just felt like looking around. And I might have got a little bit of trolling action in here as I come back out and throw one about 15 feet high in retaliation. That was the opening of the floodgates. They had a big inning. I think they put up like 8 runs. And the grand slam here was just the icing on the cake. We had to do something different. I mean, I could not miss a bat. Made a pitch and change, got a little momentum started of our own, had a decent inning the next inning, and then put up a few more after that. This game ended up coming down to the wire. This is probably the longest of all the clips that will be in this vlog, but this was probably one of my favorite games from the day. We were down big, fought back, hung with them, went back and forth, and then were able to end up walking off in the bottom of the 7th. Dane led it off with a double, and Becca just crushed a ball that I think it even might have one hop the fence. So I mean, it just toasted the outfielder. Dane was easy to just jog in and score, and that was able to move us on to our next game.
Wow.
Mimo. Mimo.
Oh, good snag, Dane. Good job, Dane. No, but it went overhead. Good job, Boo! Good hit, Dane!
Semi-final. Out here, I'm a friend Dave.
Purposely got out of the frame, that way you didn't worry about that.
We got Brian out there chucking his heart out, playing Riot 2K. No score yet. Game just started. Forgot to update you on the other two, and okay, it's caught. And I forgot to record one as well. I'm not sure where I left you last. We won a game and a walk-off, and then just beat Bash, who beat us earlier in the day in pool play. We beat them in 7 innings, 22-14, and got the championship game going. Or I'm sorry, semi-final game going here. So let's see what happens.
Good ball. And, yeah, Dane, good ball, baby, good ball. Go, go, go. Good ball, good ball. She is phenomenal. Hey, Jamie, I like you.
So your genius cameraman forgot to start the camera again. We were kind of in a rush to get over there and get things set up. So I got the camera set up, forgot to turn it on. But we ended up pulling out the victory in that one. We had to play Bash again. And pulled out the victory there. Finally got our bats going. And here we are playing in the semifinal game against my buddy James DeBerry and his Riot 2K team. We ended up pulling out the victory in this one. We got up and they chipped away at it with a few timely hits, myself included. I kind of got the ball rolling a little bit and got some offense going. I'd been hit or miss throughout the day just from being tired from the day before. That's my excuse anyway. Everybody's got their own, I suppose. But you finally got all the bats rolling at once, and man, you could tell the difference. We went into this championship game with a big head of steam. So, with no further ado, let's move on to that. We ended up squeaking out a victory. Had a bad inning defensively. Had a bad inning defensively, and let him back in the ball game. All we would have needed was 2 runs to seal the deal. But let him back in. They chipped away. I believe the score was 17-10 going into the top of the 7th. Oh, look out, kid! There's a crazy kid right there. He's safe. Final score 17-10 going into the top of the 7th. They put up 5. And they put up 4 with a final score of 17-14. Hey, it was 17-15, I thought. Oh, it was 15. Yeah, because they only need, the 2 guys that head on would have tied the game. Anyway, final score 17-15. Playing for the ship. Our friend Dave is out here taking the flip. Just vlogging.
We're talking about just taking both first places and going home.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine with me.
That's in the air, honestly.
Huh?
That's in the air. We talked to them about getting another trophy.
That's all up to everybody.
No, we talked to them about getting another trophy. I mean, honestly. Like, I know where some of the others, they was talking.
Don't tempt me with a good time, man.
Hey, we'll go get another beer and shotgun that fucking thing. And we'll call it a fucking we'll call it a co-championship.
Hey, I'll tell you something. He never drank a drop in his life, and he might drink just to get out of here.
Hey, I'll shotgun yours. I don't give a shit.
Taking one for the team. So what we got going on here? Hey, you want in here?
Oh, goddamn.
Hey!
It's gonna be good night, Tater.
So what we got going on here? It's a long freaking. What time is it? It's like 10 o'clock, isn't it? 9:30. It's too freaking late after 2 days of softball. What we're wanting to do is split for the ship. But I don't know. This ain't my deal. This ain't my team. This dude's going crazy. He's talking about shotgunning beers and everything else. So I guess they've already said they'll get another trophy. I don't know. I don't care. I can count the potato, and I'm just here so I don't get fined. So after a bunch of mass confusion, I guess we're playing the game.
Tails never fails. Tails it is. Tails.
Okay, you guys got it?
Yep, good luck. This crew right here, what's left of them, we are gassed.
You should roll your socks down and never get mad.
So here we are, the championship game. After going 0-2 in pool play and rallying through, winning 4 games in a row, playing our butts off, we are to the championship. I just at a loss for words of how this day ended for us. We played these guys back at the Show Me Games which is another tournament here locally. We played them in the Show Me games and lost to them by 1 run in the championship of that tournament. And we got another go at them. We got up 12-2 after 2 innings. Looked like we had this cat in the bag. They came back, made a little bit of a ball game out of it after a few miscues by us, and then got up on them again, 16-9. So all we needed to do was get. That was in the 5th inning. All we needed to do was get 3 outs in the top of the 5th, come in, score 3 runs, and we're out of there. A few more miscues allowed them to make their way back into the game. So at that point, we're chipping back and forth, and they put up what I believe to be was 4 or 5 runs. It's been a minute now, but what I believe to be 4 or 5 runs to give them a 2-run lead in the top of the 7th. And we're just going to play the bottom of the 7th uncut here. And I'll pick things up with you once we get to that point. So here we are, bottom of the 7th, down 2 runs. And to say that we got anything less than a golden opportunity to at least tie or win this game would be an understatement. Just didn't come through when we needed to is the bottom line of what happened here. Pretty frustrating way to end a day. The guy that ended this inning and the tournament was beating himself up about, he could have did this, he could have did that. I mean, that dude played his butt off all day long. It was no one individual that really hurt us. Just as a team, I think we just kind of hit a wall and we just self-destructed. I mean, that was our 7th game of the day. Our guys, every one of them but one, which was our right center fielder, had played at least 5 games the day before. And I think everybody was just worn out. But, at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. The tournament's for a good cause. Life goes on. We'll get these guys another time. And hopefully we can come out on top when we do meet up with them. But that's really all I've got to say about this game.
No, because I clenched when it happened. So when I relax, it's going to expand. Look it up at me. You're just so cute. But I don't want a puppy. You're 3 months old. I don't want a puppy. So walk away.
Bye, buddy. Knock them in now.
When I got Cindy, it was you had to fill out the paperwork. They had to call her office information, and then
No. You don't want that. Sit me down. Are you good? Take your time. You know what you want. Nice and easy. Just line drive. You don't have to whack the shit out of it. You got to line
So,
Gabe, I don't think I ever call you Gabe.
what a disaster. It's 11:15. Thanks, buddy. It's 11:15. Don't judge me for having that kid out at 11 o'clock on a Sunday. He's so mad because we didn't get him a Dorito taco here at Taco Bell. Oh God, that's my hand. Taco Bell.
Cheesy roll. I don't like Doritos.
Emily's all mad. Dave is Dave. Hayden's got a bad attitude because he's tired.
And he would rather stay with his kids and his wife instead of watching his friend and his other friend losing a baseball game.
Kid nailed on the head.
Pour it on, man. Pour it on.
Man.
Anyway, enough with the attitude. That was a tough loss. Up 12-2. I think the biggest we were up was 12-2. And nobody's fault in particular. We just gave it away. Absolutely gave that game away. The final score was... But second place, still ain't nothing to complain about after how we started the day for sure. And at the end of the day, it's still for a good cause. Had fun. Thanks for stopping in and checking this out.
Dad, tell me about my football game.
Hayden, what was the score of your football game?
110 to 106.
Hayden won a football game, 110 to 106. Hashtag college. And
Cam Newton actually.
oh, Cam Newton actually won it. Okay, got Cam Newton. I got Cam Newton in the back seat, guys. But anyway,
if you like this video, share it around. Make sure and give it a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Make sure and subscribe if you're new. We've got plenty of game footage, plenty of bat reviews, also got some podcasts, so make sure and come and check that out. Other than that, appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Grab a quick bite to eat that hasn't been said yet.
Oh yeah, we're gonna grab a quick bite to eat, but anyways, make sure and give it a big thumbs up, and thanks for checking.
Subscribe button. It's somewhere.
there you go. Yeah.
I'll put a link down in the description below. So anyways, thanks for checking out the BP here.
They're all jerks. Have a great night.